Hey y'all, welcome to the Honesty Circle. It is me, your host, Sierra Elise, and I hope you're taking care of not only your spiritual and mental health, but I hope you're taking care of your emotional and physical health so you can be your best self this week. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about meditating on the Word. So what is meditating on the Word? I feel like in the Bible or in church, they always say, meditate on the Word. But what even is that? You know what? I'm about to tell you. Meditating on the Word is really just digesting it and taking it in on multiple occasions. It's like it goes deeper than just reading it. It goes deeper than just, okay, this is what it says. That's it. But it's throughout the day thinking on and finding a deeper meaning and finding a connection from within to that word, that scripture that you read. And what's the point? Why are we doing that? There's so many different reasons in which we meditate on the word and the benefits and, what you can gain from it in it. So I'm going to just go in that in a second. But I'm going to talk about different ways you can meditate on the word, like practical ways to do it. So practically, meditating on the word would look like I read a scripture in the morning and throughout my day, I'm just thinking on it, right? However, that can be kind of difficult for some people. So some people might write it down and then write commentary on it on the side. Some people might have sticky notes and post those around their space or in their bathroom, to look on it and read it whenever you come across it. But there's so many different ways in which you can incorporate meditation and getting deeper into the word than just a read. And it's not just about memorizing either, because you can memorize it and still not know how to apply it. I think when it comes to meditating, it's thinking of what do the words say, the meaning of those words, and then the application and practical piece of the word. I bet you're wondering, Sierra, why does this matter? Why do I need to apply the word to my life? Why is it important at all? So I'm about to tell you guys why applying it is important. So meditating on the word gets the word in your heart and in turn will start affecting your actions. How do I know that? I know that because in the Bible, it talks about hiding the word in your heart that you might not sin against God. And that's in Psalms 119:11. So that just shows how it affects your actions, because as you're spending time in the word, you will start acting in a way that is pleasing to God. The Bible also talks about out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And that's in Luke 6:45. So that just shows when the word is in your heart, that's what you're going to speak out. And the only way to get the word in your heart is by meditating on it and thinking about it daily and making it a part of your daily routine. Another reason, meditating on the word will help when hardships and issues arise in your life. When there's tough moments come up, the word is going to give you the knowledge of what God has done in the past so that it gives you information in which you can speak over your current situation. It reminds you what God has done and can still do in your situation, even when you feel like God isn't there, even when you don't know what is going on. Reading the word will be like, okay, God did this in the past, so I know that he can still do it now, because it says if he did it before, he can do it again. Lastly, meditating on the word is very important because it reveals who God is, because you can't know who God is unless you know what he has done. And the only way you know what God has done is by reading it in the past. But it goes also deeper than that, because for me, it brings a sense of peace when you know what God has done and you know that he can do it again for you. It takes the pressure off of you and thinking, oh my gosh, this cannot be done. I can't do this myself. But you don't have to do it because God is going to do it, and God is in control, and God can work in those situations. But you won't know it unless you read it. And honestly, for me, when I started to actually read the Bible, I'm like, dang, this is really in the Bible? You're shocked and you're surprised by what you can find when you actually spend time in the word and figure out what is it? What's there? You can't say that it's never been done or that this situation's impossible because you don't even know what's in the word and what God has done. So it's so important to take time to read the word and also start applying it to your life. So this week, I want to challenge you guys all to take time to meditate on the word. Actually write it down, like on a sticky note, place it in your bathroom, in your car, wherever you're going to see it regularly. And every time you see it, I want you actually to speak it out loud. Don't just like read it in your head, say it out loud, and then think deeply about it. C's 2 cents for this week is a song called Proverbs 3 by Todd Delaney, and it's such a good song. It's kind of long, but I promise you that it hits. So I definitely think you should check it out, or not. That's just my 2 cents. That's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. If you liked anything that you heard, be sure to share with a friend, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at The Honesty Circle with the _ at the end. Thank you guys so much for listening, and go conquer your week.